To escape, it will take you home. When you're walking on the moon, walking on the moon, chase your happy place. It will change your groove when you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. Some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel. When you take me to some places that I've never been. When we dance again, that I've never been. That I've never been. Never been. Walking on the moon. One moment to escape. It will take you home. When you're walking on the moon. That I've never been. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel. When you take me to some places that I've never been. When we dance again, that I've never been. One moment to escape. When you're walking on the moon, walking on the moon. Chase your happy place. Will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our troubles seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our troubles seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some places that I've never been. When we dance again, that I've never been. That I've never been. That I've never, ever, never, ever never been. Walking on the moon. One moment to escape. When you're walking on the moon, walking on the moon. Chase your happy place. Will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our troubles seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our troubles seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some places that I've never been. When we dance
All right, hello everyone, and welcome. Today we have an exciting round 3 matchup in the Play versus Cup. This is a national competition, invitation only, going out to the winners of the respective state and regional leagues within the Play versus platform. We are down to top 16 teams left in the country. Winner goes on to the quarterfinals. Today, Biglerville will be taking on the Middletown Ballers out of Middletown, New York. These two teams have met in the wild card tournament of the Generation Esports. I believe it was last year. Middletown took that series 4-1. So Biglerville looking for some revenge this year. Roster's slightly different. Vino been added to the roster for Biglerville. Not sure if the Middletown roster has had any changes since last year, but definitely both teams looking really solid coming into this and excited to see the action. Both teams looking to get readied up, but as soon as they are, we'll be taking the field, getting started with game number 1. Taking a quick look at the bracket here, you can see Middletown taking on Biglerville. The winner will move on to round 4, aka the quarters, where they will take on Detroit Catholic. That game is scheduled to be held tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. We intend to have that live here, so tune in tomorrow if Biglerville wins. Obviously, if Middletown wins, Biglerville's out. It is a single loss or single elimination tournament. On the other half of the bottom half of the bracket, you can see we have Valley Christian and the Wiley High School Birds should be meeting up tomorrow as well. So the winner of that match will then take on the winner of Detroit Catholic versus the winner of this match in the semis, which will be held on Friday, May 29th. Both teams have taken the field. We will jump right back into it. Uh-oh. There seems to be an issue. Oh, okay, both teams are leaving the field. Looks like the servers were set up as West, so we're going to recreate this lobby as a private match. So we'll be right back with that. Don't go anywhere.
To escape. When you're walking on the moon, chase your happy place. Will change your groove when you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away.
All right, we got a lobby set up. Both teams are hopping on the field, and we'll be underway just a second here. And there we go. As Bunch of the Hunch will be taking the face off here for Biglerville. Middletown puts a shot on net. Vino tips it just high on the follow. However, that one's going to go off the corner. As Biglerville now looks to push out of their zone, kept in by Middletown. Vino takes his time here in the corner. He's got plenty of time. He gets it past one. Not able to get it past the second. They'll keep the pressure on here for Middletown. Good touch there from Bunch of the Hunch. And then a 50 will send it all the way back down into Middletown's half the field. Fade putting pressure on this one. Oh, ends up backing off. Leaves it for Bunch. Bunch is going to take control of this one. Taken away by Fade. 50 away by Vino. Oh, Bunch with a centering a pass attempt, but 50 there by Aviatrix. Now Blah up with it. Little boost. These are for Bunch. This ball's going to get turned back over to Middletown, and they're just going to dump it in the zone. Ball goes towards the front of the net. Blah with a pass up for Bunch. 50 there by Fade. Fade looking for a centering touch. Blah's there to intercept. Passes it to Vino. Vino pops it up. Back to Blah. Goes to the back wall. Fade's going to catch it there. Takes the air dribble. Tries to beat Bunch. He doesn't get it past him, but Blah is there to back him up and puts it safely to the corner. Blah's bumped off the ball. That goes right to Fade. Bunch up there to challenge it. Gets a piece. Fade tries to stay with it, but tipped away by Vino. Good shot coming out there, but saved by Blah. See, how would we say? I guess that'd be Carrillo. Now, Bunch of the Hunch meets this ball at midfield. No boost, just pops it mid. Nobody's there crashing for Biglerville, though. And now Fade is going to take it to the air. He's got one to beat. Can he do it? He gets a flip reset and puts it past Vino. Middletown strike first. 2 minutes here into the game. Finally got a goal on the board. Beautiful shot there. Vino tried to get there, but unfortunately no boost. Not able to get up to it. Middletown find themselves on the board first. Rio with a shot. Goes wide. Vino's there to meet him in the corner. Fade dumps it in. Blah clears it past one. Low boost. Takes the 50 against Aviatrix. This goes towards Biglerville's net. Bunch is there waiting for it. Gets kind of two saves out of the effort. Fade flips it over. Vino puts a great pass center, and that's going to find Aviatrix. Middletown up 2-0 here early. Just a great pass there off the backboard. Defender has to go for it because it's near that corner of the net. Love placing the ball there. Just off the backboard, just off the corner. Forces the defense to respond to it, and then sometimes creates an open opportunity like that. Excellent offensive play there from Middletown. Now Bunch to the air. Gets this one a little bit high. Fade's going to catch it off the backboard. Blood takes a 50. Goes right to Vino. Knocked to the corner. As Middletown now looks to push the ball out of their zone. No, kept in by Bunch. Both teams kind of vying for control here at midfield at the moment. Aviatrix tries to take up the sidewall. Bunch is there to meet him. He's going to go right to Fade. Fade dribbles it over Vino. Was able to take that one safely to the corner. Tips it past one, gets bumped off the ball, however. I noticed that every time Blah touches the ball, looks like Middletown's there to try to bump him off of it. See what kind of adaptations Biglerville might be able to make. Try to give Blah a little more space to work with here. Vino puts a shot in the upper left-hand corner, and that one's going to get past the defender. Biglerville strike back and pull within one. Excellent sidewall shot. Good pace, good location. Defender was there, got a piece of it, but not able to redirect it out of the net. One goal game, a minute 41 left. Bunch to the air, puts a shot on net, tipped away. Good defensive play there. Well, leaves it for Vino. Vino trying to get center. It's going to get cleared away there by Fade. Fade's met by Blood, but he manages to win the 50. Stays with the ball, keeps control of it, tries to tip it past Bunch. Bunch does a great job getting there, get a piece of it. Biglerville trying to scramble now to get it out of their zone, but Fade's going to keep it in for them. Tips it over one. Cleared to the side there by Blah. Aviators there to 50. Blah, however, gets a centering pass. Fade's not quite there to be able to get to it. Will take it off the sidewall, however. Tries to get it centered. 50 away by Bunch. This is actually kind of on net. Aviatrix. Easily save for him, however, as Biglerville now looking to get some offensive pressure here. As they're under 1 minute, they need to score. They need to do so quickly. Fade's going to be able to clear the zone, but no, bumped off of it. Dumped back in. Now, shot here from Middletown. Glove plays it off the back wall. Goes for the boost, gets demoed. Middletown dumps this one way into the zone. Vino goes up, clears it out. Now Bunch off the sidewall. Tries to go under Carrillo, but Carrillo reads that well. Goes right to Blow, however, Blow with a flip reset of his own and puts it in the upper left-hand corner. Biglerville tie things up with 18 seconds left to play here in game number 1. I knew this was going to be a good series, folks, but, ooh, man, are these teams delivering. Vino takes this face-off, wins it. Goes all the way back to Middletown's corner where Carrillo looks to play it off the back wall. Gets a good first touch. Gets a flip reset. Loses control, however. Blood's going to catch that one easily. Little pass to himself off the sidewall. One defender to beat. 2, 1. This ball rolls in. Biglerville is going to take a 1-goal lead with 2 seconds remaining. Unbelievable. He just waits out Fade. Fade tries to go for the challenge, but Blood knew it was coming. He knew he had him in a tough position, and just really, really smart play there from Blood. Manages to beat the last and only defender, and Biglerville, if this ball hits the ground, they will take game 1, but no, Fade puts this in front. Middleton have a chance, tipped away. Kept up by Fade. Again, this game will not end until that ball hits the ground or goes in the net, and there it is. Biglerville do seal game number 1. We'll be right back with game number 2 after a short break. And we are back as both teams take the field here for game number 2. Biglerville taking that first game after being down 2-0, score 3 straight to win that first game 3-2. What an exciting first game. Can't wait to see what the rest of the series has to offer. This is a best-of-7 series, as all games are here in the Play vs. Cup. So a lot of Rocket League action still coming your way. Bunch puts this ball off the backboard. Followed by Blah. That shot goes a little bit wide. Bunch is there to try to corral it. Gets 50 away from him, but in comes Blah. Blah now with a centering pass. Is Vino crashing? No. Oh, he is a little bit late. That ball's going to waterfall right in front. Vino tries to do it himself, but no. Bunch with a shot. Knocked away by the defense. Biglerville off to an early offensive onslaught, but not able to have anything on the board to show for it just yet. Vino keeps this ball in for Biglerville. Rio's going to tip this one away from Vino. Blah's there to take it. Now with a centering pass, gets over one defender. Bunch crashing. Oh, 50 away. Middletown defense holding strong early here in game number 2, as we are already 1 minute in, and Biglerville have already, well, only one official shot registered for Biglerville, despite all this shots close to the net, but not on the net, so only one official shot. But just feels like a lot of pressure. There is Vino again, dumping the ball back in, takes another shot. Fade trying to get out of the corner. No, centered by Vino for Bunch. Carrillo's up there to meet him. And now Fade will try to buy his teammates some time, but Vino meets it there at midfield. Again, Biglerville just keeping the ball in Middletown's half of the field. Carrillo finally clears it, but Blood dumps it back in. Fade with a good touch off the backboard, but it goes right to Bunch of the hunch. Aviatrix tries to clear it. No, dumped in again. Fade now to the air, gets past one, gets past another, he does it himself. Fade with the beautiful full court air dribble. Pass Bunch, pass Blah. I thought he actually redirected there. I think Blah's the one who redirected it. I think Fade was looking for the bump on Blah. Blah managed to get past the bump, but didn't get to the ball in time to keep it out of the net. And Middletown will strike first again here in game number 2. Blah puts the shot on net, goes off the crossbar. Kept in by Vino. Vino now the shot. Fade, what a save as he recognized that opportunity for the upper right-hand corner was there. Vino did a great job to put it on net, but Fade off the backboard able to make that save. Now Bunch to the air. He's got Blah. He leaves it for him. Fade reads that well. Manages to get his car onto that ball to stop that shot. Now here comes Fade again. Bunch meets him there at midfield. Vino goes back, gets boost. Blah's going to take it from him. Goes up the sidewall. One to beat with Aviatrix. It's bouncing over him. This one's going to go in. No! Fade with a huge save. And Carrillo clears the ball. Vino's trying to recenter it. No, Fade's going to take it away. He gets a flip reset. Trying to dump it in. Bunch will steal it away. To Blah. Carrillo with a shot. This one goes just wide. Whew, that was a close one there. Now Bunch to the air. Gets a pass off the flip reset. Fade's there to intercept it. Fade's done a really good job of reading Biglerville's touches and always being in the right spot to make the save. Might need to see some bumps coming out from Biglerville, trying to get this Middletown defense out of position, as their defense has held strong so far here in game number 2. Well, it tips it past 2 of them. Can't get it past Carrillo. And now Fade dumping it into the Biglerville zone. Going in front of the net. Vino gets a little awkward, but that one's going to sail all the way across. It's no was crashing from Middletown. Now the centering opportunity, but cleared away by Bunch. Goes all the way back. Carrillo's going to take it off of his back wall. Tries to get another touch, loses it. Bunch recognizes it, goes, gets a piece, centers it for Blah. Blah's shot just saved. Bunch goes all the way across with it, takes off the sidewall, tries to center it, but nobody's crashing for Biglerville. Middletown will be able to take control of this easy as Fade now to the air. He gets a flip reset. Good challenge there from Vino. Takes it away from him, but goes right to Carrillo. Carrillo with a pass off the backboard. Here comes Fade up with it. Met there by Blah. Vino now tries to clear the zone, goes right over top of it. Middletown's going to get the ball back. Here comes Fade with a shot opportunity in front. Met by Blah. Blah. Ooh, almost gets a past the last defender. Now with no boost, going to try to cycle out. Vino tries to buy some time for him. Gets the ball out of the zone, all the way into Middletown's back right corner. Now Vino takes the ball, tries to get it past Fade. Fade reads it off the sidewall, takes it in front. Bunch is there to meet him. This ball goes right to Carrillo. Vino off the backboard. Donnie, look at the touch. Blah's up, however. He will take a 50 there against Aviatrix. This one's going to go all the way back to Middletown's end. But now we're under 10 seconds. Biglerville needs to score. This is their last opportunity. Vino with a shot opportunity, but it's 50 away. Kept in by Blah. Can he keep it up? Can they find the back of the net before the clock hits 0? It's still up. Vino with a shot. No, it's a pass to Blah. Blah ends up leaving it for Vino. Aviatrix tries to put it down. Vino keeps it up. Biglerville still alive till the ball hits the ground. There it is. Middletown will take game number 2. This series is all knotted up at 1 game apiece. Whew, what a series it has been, and we're only 2 games in. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with game number 3. And we are back with game number 3 as both teams take the field. Looks like Vino will be taking the face-off here for Biglerville against Fade. Fade gets demoed off the face-off. Aviatrix with a shot opportunity. No, just misses it. Vino, no boost, tries to clear the zone. Is actually going to roll all the way back, but Fade's going to be there to take control. Now Fade out of the corner, off the sidewall with a flip reset. Manages to beat one. Shot goes a little bit high. Blood's going to tip it away. Try to buy his teammates some time to get reset here, but Fade takes control again. Another flip reset. Just stalling it out and taking his good old time in front of Biglerville's net. Biglerville's defense does stay silent, however, as they manage to clear it away. Now Blow with a big clear. This one's going to go on net, and Vino's able to beat it there and tips it in. What an impressive play from Biglerville. Blow, no boost, just puts it up for his teammate. His teammate says, I got you, and redirects that one in over the defenders. Biglerville scores first. This is the first game in which Biglerville has managed to score first, as Middletown got the first goal in each of the first 2 games of the series. Let's see what the final score is going to be, as we still have over 4 minutes left. A lot of game time to play, of course. Fade takes a shot. Blood's there to save it off of the back wall. Vino trying to steer it out of his zone. Unfortunately misses it. This one goes dangerous in front of the net. Bunch is up to meet it, however. Puts it to the side. Fade is there to catch it. Beats Blah. This one's going across. He's got a teammate there, but no, not with the angle to get the shot. Biglerville's going to be able to have some time to get reset here on their defense. Now Fade with a crashing opportunity, but tipped away. Blah puts it in his own corner. Tips it past one crashing defender. Now pops it over. Fades all the way back, and he puts it on Biglerville's net, just a little bit wide. Bunch 50s it away. And now Biglerville looks to try to get some offense. No, Korea's going to tip it all the way out of his zone. Buys his teammates some time to get back. Both teams just kind of 50 the ball now back and forth here at midfield. Neither team really establishing full control just yet. You know, dumps this one in. It's gathered by Korea. Korea booms it all the way back into Biglerville's end. Bunch gets a tip. Going right to Fade. Fade with another flip reset. In front of Biglerville's net. Blow with a huge save. Now Vino passes it up to Blow. Oh, Blow does not get the touch. He looked like he was out of boost, maybe not able to catch up to that ball. It was a good try, though, there from Biglerville. Now Bunch to Vino. Vino to Blow. No, Carrillo gets to the ball first, but Blow is waiting for it. He gets a touch off the sidewall. Fade pumps him off. Now Aviatrix takes 50 against Blow. Blow wins it. It's right in front of Middletown's net, but they get the clear as they get to reset their defense. Bunch passes it up to Vino. Vino with a great redirect opportunity. Read well by Middletown as they manage to get a piece of it. Blow takes an opportunity right in front of the net. That ball was halfway in, but Middletown managed to get it out of their net. What an opportunity there from Blow. Now Fade with a flip reset, puts the shot on net. Vino manages to save it, knocks it to the corner. Bunch up to Blow. Now Blow in the corner, trying to beat Fade. Fade, really smart, takes his time. Waits for Blow to make that challenge. Bunch does a good job bumping Fade off the ball, but Creo's right there to take over. Good save there from Blow. Now Blow wins a 50. Tries to put some pressure on it. He's going right to Fade. Fade will catch it, but he's demoed for his efforts. Blow leaves it for Vino. Vino, centering attempt. Carrillo intercepts it. Goes right to Bunch. Bunch doesn't quite get the shot he's looking for, as that one was going to go wide. Blow with an opportunity. Cleared by Aviatrix. Now Vino keeps it in. It's a 50. Bunch tries to meet it. He gets bumped off. And then that 50 is going to clear the zone as Carrillo is able to chase it down here. Looking for a centering pass. Tipped away. And Fade will catch this one off the sidewall with a flip reset. Still on it. Another flip reset. Bunch will take over as he loses control, however. Now Bunch with one to beat. Tips it over. Goes for the bump play. And what a save by Fade on the retreat. That ball was definitely going in the net, but he somehow manages to get back to it and redirect it out. That was an incredible save, but Biglerville will not be denied. Blow off the sidewall gets a centering pass to Bunch and goes for the, looked like he might have been looking for the bump on Fade. Fade avoids the bump, but not able to get to the save as Bunch places that shot really well on the right side of the net. Biglerville take a 2-goal lead, but Fade off of the ensuing face-off gets one back for Middletown. Just a good cheat, just beats the Biglerville cheater to the ball there and just finds the back of the net. face-off goals, or face-offs could be the true equalizer in Rocket League. You know, you could have domination the entire game, but if the other team gets the better bounces on the face-off, sometimes they just get free goals like that. Biglerville now with control, looking to take it out of their zone. Under a minute to go, only up by 1, so you don't want to completely turtle up here on defense, but you definitely don't want to give up any easy goals, any chance to possibly tie this as Biglerville with a great centering attempt, but nobody crashing. Not able to capitalize on that great pass attempt. Bunch tries to dump it in, gets stolen away. Blood takes her to Vino. Vino pops it back to Bunch. Biglerville playing the possession game. Again, the clock's their friend. 15 seconds left. Now Fade with an opportunity in front of the net. 2 Biglerville defenders go up and meet him there. Centering touch from Creo. Going to get cleared off the back wall by Bunch of the Hunch. Tipped into the corner by Blah. If this ball hits the ground, Biglerville will take game number 3. Middletown's got to try to keep it up. They have to try to score before this ball hits the ground as Fade gets a pass opportunity towards the net. Blow with a huge clear and tries to spike it down. That 50 keeps up for another second, but no, that ball hits the ground. Biglerville take game number 3 and a 2-1 series lead. We will be right back with game number 4. Interesting stat from that game number 3. Middletown with 9 shots, Biglerville only with 4. I would not have guessed that from the amount of time Biglerville spent in Middletown's half of the field that game. But those are the numbers, those are the stats, as both teams take the field, and we are about to get underway with game number 4. Oh. Might have a hold up here. Both teams leaving the field. Oh no, the clock started. Match admin controls coming into play as they pause it. Nope. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to need to reset this or not. Yeah, it looks like we only have 6 people in the lobby. There should be 3 for each team plus 2 spectators, be 8. Looks like everybody rejoined. Okay, yes, we're going to get underway here. Sorry for that short pause in the action. Blow will take this off to the face-off. Fade trying to play up the backboard. Ends up falling down as Blow waits it out patiently. Tips it on the net, but saved by Aviatrix. Wait. We're getting a message in the chat about restart. And then no problem. I guess we're going to keep going. Bunch tips this ball to the corner. Aviatrix passes it back to Carrillo. Intercepted by Vino. Fade passes it to himself to the sidewall. Not able with the second touch. Bunch dumps it into the corner. Carrillo's there to meet it, but Bluff takes it away. High off the backboard with a possible double tap opportunity. No, Vino ends up putting a shot on net. Big save coming out from Fade. This ball goes all the way back down to Biglerville's end. Now Bluff out of his own corner. Takes a 50. Goes across the field. Bunch is there. Puts this shot possibly on net. Vino, or no, Bluff tried to redirect it. Bunch is there for the shot. Fade gets up and makes a save. Bluff across the Bunch. Bunch with a shot off the sidewall. Gets a flip reset over 1. Fade's there. Back him up. Manages to clear it away. Both teams taking some 50s at the moment. Neither team quite able to establish control. Vino pops this one over to Bluff. Bluff not looking for the touch he wants, but is able to gather control. 50s it. Goes to Bunch, but no. Fade's going to clear it over Bunch. Now the ball comes back to Bunch, and he redirects it on net, and Vino will secure it as Biglerville strike first here in game number 4. Well read. What a touch from Bunch coming out of the offensive zone, coming back to the ball and still redirecting it forward. That is not easy to do. Aviatrix dumps this ball into Biglerville's corner where Bunch will gather it. Now Bunch tries to get centering attempt. Ooh! Is met there, but he demos the Middletown defender. I'm not sure who that was. Bunch with a big big demo, trying to clear out some room in the offensive opportunity here for Biglerville. Nice little change I'm seeing here out of Biglerville in this game, as they're definitely trying to create more opportunities by removing the defense from the field, getting a little physical. I don't blame them either, as well as Middletown has been defending so far this series. One great way to score more goals is to delete that defender from the field. Not able to capitalize on it just yet. Down below off the sidewall, but no boost to follow it up. Aviatrix will just knock it to his corner. Fade takes over. Good solid air dribble, bumped off the ball by Biglerville. Dino out of his corner, no. Gets beat to the ball by Fade. Fade, flip resets over one. Blah, 50s it away. Gets the credit for the save. Bunch takes a 50 in front of his own net. Goes to Fade. Fade tries to touch it to himself off the sidewall. Blah reads it, tries to clear it, but again, no boost for Blah. As Blah just tries to pass one over, it looks like in Bunch's direction. Aviatrix will get there first. Now both teams kind of just playing a little volleyball here around midfield. Aviatrix looks to catch it, challenged by Blah. Blah tries to get it centered, get challenged there by Rio. And Bunch off the back wall, dumps it, leaves it for Aviatrix. As Middletown now looking to try to create a little bit of offense. Minute and a half to go here in this game. That ball dangerously goes in front of Biglerville's net, but a big clear and Blah with a shot recognizes that nobody's back for Middletown and just puts it on net. And that one's going to find its way in as Biglerville takes a 2-0 lead here in game number 4. If Biglerville manage to close this one out, they will go to game point, as they will take a 3-1 series lead. This is not a situation that you want to find yourself in, down 3-1 against anybody, much less a team as strong as this Biglerville team. They have been extremely dominant this season. They have not dropped a single series. Of course, that was mostly within the Pennsylvania, the PSEL League. This is the best in the country. Again, we're down to top 16 teams left. Biglerville looking to try to move to top 8. But Middletown definitely proving to be one of the toughest tests they've had so far. But Biglerville so far has been up to it. Can they close out this game and go to match point? They've got 40 seconds left after a huge save there from Bunch of the Hunch. Now Bunch with a flip reset of his own. Gets stolen away by Fade. Blah buys some more time as he puts it all the way downfield. Takes the double tap off the sidewall, but not on net. Again, maybe just trying to buy some time. 2-goal lead, 30 seconds left. All you got to do is kill this clock if you're Biglerville. Middletown is forced to try to get some offensive opportunities. Big 50 there, but cleared away by Blah. Ooh, a missed touch there from Vino, but Blah follows it up, gets it all the way down, and with this little time, Biglerville should seal it. I don't think it's going to be possible to get 2 goals. No, it will not. Biglerville will go to game point. They will take game number 4. They will take a 3-1 series lead. We will be back with game 5 after a very short break. Go Biglerville. And we are back with game number 5. Biglerville on game point. This is a must win for Middletown. Biglerville doesn't need to win this one, but if you're Biglerville, you definitely want to just close things out right here, right now. You don't want to give Middletown a chance to get that momentum back and get themselves back in the game. Looks like we're having a bit of a loading issue getting into this next one. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. We'll try to fix this. Oh, might need to reset the server. Hold on 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Both teams are on the field. We are ready to go. As Bunch will take the face-off here for Biglerville against Aviatrix. The face-off is won by Biglerville, but goes right to Carrillo. Vino tries to beat up the backboard. Blah ends up demoing Carrillo. As Vino leaves it for Fade. Fade with a flip reset. Now looking for a bump opportunity. Oh, what a save from Blood. Pinches it off the post. Manages to keep that one out. That looked for certain it was going in. Now Fade with a good touch. Good opportunity on net. Saved away by Blood. Centered by Carrillo. Vino's going to be there. Passes it up to Bunch. Bunch with the redirect. A little too much of it. That was going to go wide. Fade's able to take control here. Now with a shot opportunity off the sidewall. Maybe a centering pass. Blah clears it. There's a demo. That's a wide open net. Biglerville will score first here in game 5. Big demo coming out from Bunch of the Hunch. Blah gets the easy goal as a result. Good strategies coming out here from Biglerville. Good to see them not letting up the pressure. They would clearly want to win it. They want to win it now. Vino with a big 50 gets another open net. Biglerville finds themselves up by 2 here in the first minute. Oh, it wasn't even a 50. He just tipped it past the guy. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate for Middletown. Very fortunate if you're a Biglerville fan, however. As Bunch looks to take this ball off the faceoff, puts it on net. Carrillo's there to tip it right to Fade. Fade takes it, but Blood meets him there at midfield. Now Fade demoing. See Middletown going for the demos now too, as they realize they need to start getting a little bit aggressive themselves, as Fade puts this one in. Maybe because of the bumps, but nobody home. Yeah, you saw somebody, Vino gets demoed, spawns in the corner, ends up going towards the corner instead of towards the net, where nobody else was home for Biglerville. And Middletown, man, we've got 3 empty net goals here so far to start off this game. I think those are the first 3 of the series. Both teams clearly want to win this. We have 3.5 minutes to figure out who will take the crown. Will it be Biglerville? Will they be going to the quarters? Or will it be Middletown forcing a game number 6? Aviatrix dumps this ball into Biglerville's half of the field. Blah, there to catch it. Tips it past 2, 1 to beat. But that one was Fade, and Fade was ready for it. He puts it on net. Bunch gets credit for the save. Now with a shot opportunity, he misses, but the Middletown defense fell for it as 2 defenders went up to try to make a save, but there was no shot to save. Managed to recover in time to clear that ball from their zone. And now, ball midfield. Bunch with a great pass to Blah, and Blah redirects that one in. Another demo coming out there on that play. And another empty net goal. That's 4. We are 4 for 4 on the empty netter so far here in this game number 5. Fade up off the sidewall. Dribbling on net. Oh, Blow was there. He got a piece of it, but not enough as the pace was too much. He couldn't catch up to it. Fade, beautiful shot, beautiful air dribble off of the sidewall. And I believe that this already ties the most goals we've seen in a single game. In game one, this was actually the final score, 3-2, Biglerville. But we still have more than half this game left. Both teams bringing the fireworks. Oh, there's a huge 50 off the sidewall from Aviatrix that just goes in the net. That's just a challenge, and honestly, a little bit unlucky if you're Biglerville. I mean, Aviatrix, he's just there trying to challenge Blah. If Blah doesn't touch that ball probably doesn't go in. It's an unfortunate bounce, but not if you're Middletown. That is a very fortuitous bounce as they manage to tie this one up. We are now at 6 goals in this game, and we are just now at the halfway point. Turning into a barn burner here. Vino with a centering pass attempt. Gonna get cleared by the defense. Bunch keeps it in the zone. Goes over his head. Blah loses the 50. Now Carrillo's gonna have one to beat, and Vino makes a great save. Tips this one to the side. Buys his teammates time to get back. Oh, but a shot opportunity goes off the post and behind one Biglerville defender, but the other one is there to clear it away. As Biglerville now dumps it all the way in to Middletown's half of the field. Fades there. Takes control, but with no boost, has to go to the ground. Middletown maintained possession, however. Bunch steals it away. Tries to pass it over to, I'm not sure if he's trying to pass it to himself or Vino. Blah's going to try to 50 this one midfield. Does get a good 50 on it. Goes up, take a piece. Dumps it past one. Just has Fade to beat. Of course, that is saying just have Fade to beat. That's a tough job to do, but Vino off of the pass out of the corner. Bunch steals it away from Fade, and Vino's just there to capitalize. It really felt like a 3-on-1 play. Blah was there trying to beat Fade to the ball. Fade tips it past Blah, but Bunch keeps the pressure on, and Vino is there to follow. A bit of, you could almost call that a slight overcommit from Biglerville, having 3 guys up there in the corner like that, but it pays off for him. It was definitely well timed out, well executed. And Biglerville find themselves back on top as we now tick down to 1 minute to go in this game. Middletown with a great scoring opportunity, but cleared away. Now Blah with a 50 goes in front of Middletown's net. Vino keeps it in. Aviatrix tries to clear it out of the corner. This is going to go all the way down Biglerville's side, but Bunch is going to be able there to gather it. Oh, unfortunately runs into his teammate Vino, but there's some teammate on teammate bumping coming off from both teams here. As Fade tries to clear this one out from the middle in front of his own net. He's going to be able to put it in the Biglerville side. Gets a pass center. Good read by Bunch of the Hunches. He gets a save off of what was a great centering pass out of Fade. Oh, this ball goes past the defender, goes off the post. It's dangerously in front of the net. And Blah finds the shot, puts it in, and puts Biglerville up by 2. Uncharacteristic miss there from Fade. Might have been a little bit of panic. I mean, again, you're down by a goal. You got less than a minute to go. I understand the panic, but that's an unfortunate miss that Biglerville capitalized on, and now they really just need to kill these last 20 seconds, and Biglerville will be going to the quarters. Middletown not ready to give up yet as they get this ball centered. Korea goes up, gets a touch, but not to a teammate. Blah is there to catch it in the corner. We're down to 5 seconds with a shot opportunity. No, it's going to go off the back wall. Vino clears it. Biglerville will take game number 5. They will take the series, and they will move on to the quarterfinals where they will play Detroit Central Catholic tomorrow right here live on stream, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Go Biglerville.
To escape. Will change your mood. When you're walking on the moon. Walking on the moon. Chase your happy place. Will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our troubles seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our troubles seems to fade away.